Coming back to you live again, San Antonio at the crib, taking on the Detroit Pistons. Coming to you live, EA Sports, NBA 2-6.
The league and all of us here at 2K Sports.
I coach 305, sponsored by Cam Fundamental. Check out them boys, these rated levels on. Home shoot.
Brian Anderson here with me tonight. Our analyst
Do what it do.
Jefferson,
San Antonio versus Detroit.
Reporter Ali LaForce. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for him.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cade and Ivey, they're the backcourt. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low.
Get up, my boy. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Got De'Aaron Fox. Stephon Castle is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's the Prophet in at the center position. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
Get that.
And that can affect the players' mentalities, BA. Since certain numbers
Guys, where you going? Ankle break.
Another from 3.
And this is amazing. I mean, that moves them into 4th place alone on the list.
Un momento, por favor.
It's been fantastic.
Come on, your time.
A year like this does not happen.
Get that, good man.
Here's Duren. Oh, it's blocked by Fox.
Go.
Pass to the Prophet.
Shot
Lets it
in
go
your
from
mouth.
deep.
Thank you.
And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Let's go defense.
Recognizing these chances to drop.
Those are.
Thompson finds Ivey. Detroit moving the
Get that,
ball
guy. I
around.
wish you would.
Here's Harris.
I
And that's
missed.
good. His first bucket of the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Castle outside. Puts up a 3.
Got it.
Drops it to 3.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
And last season.
Oh, you got it. Come on, bro.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about.
It
That's what
snuck
I like
right
to
by
see.
you. You tripping.
Oh, wow! Cade.
Y'all know we don't like that.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T connected cam.
Okay. Got that.
Powers it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better.
I don't know. I'm that guy.
Ideal way to start the game.
I don't know. I'm like that. Where you going? Where you going, Fred?
Your first 5 shot.
Knocks down the triple. Fox has got 8.
And you expect this
You get that.
competitor like Fox to clap back 3.
Here's Duren. Soft touch
They
off the
put
glass.
body, then they throw it up.
Taking it right to the
They got you
rim.
flat-footed.
And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. Gladly
Where?
take those.
The 3 from Wembanyama.
The ball corner spot.
From deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth.
Got the boys burning up
The
timeout.
timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather.
Cool,
and talk
thank
things
you.
over. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Atlanta, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Spurs, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really showing up their #1 seed status.
Here's Ivey, and the dunk to finish it off.
I like that.
And this is what makes Ivy special, his ability to finish with power at the rim.
I got you,
Here's
guys.
Vassell from the arc, counted from distance.
They're getting torched from the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A terrific fielding move captured on the connected cam. Thanks to AT&T.
Get that, Craig.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
So, man, Craig.
By Thompson.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain
What you doing?
on us, and I'm
Look
coming
at
for
me.
my revenge.
Yeah, I go.
Next again from distance.
All season long, he's been
Your turn,
devastating
Craig.
from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. Pass to Harris.
Good.
The three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Cunningham. Harris has got his second bucket on the night. Grant Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Robinson comes in for Ivy.
No.
And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Here's Holland. This one for three. And Detroit another three.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Here's Holland. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot.
the man
He
sitting
will
in the
go to the
basket.
line. A three-point play opportunity. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open
Wow,
floor.
you screwed that boy there.
Fox. Oh, a clear foul there on
Yeah,
the missed
yeah, use
shot.
him.
So he'll get a pair at the line. When you watch the Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change in direction is especially elite.
RJ, San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Here's the Prophet, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Prophet's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For the Pistons, Reed's checked in for Duran. Caldwell Pope comes in for Harris. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Cunningham.
Give me that.
Pope, pass to Reed. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to the Prophet. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. 9 points in the game. The Pistons trailing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's LeVert for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And it's the Spurs ball. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just
Rick.
talent. This team has tremendous
Real.
chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
And so, and getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Here's Vassell. Here are the 5. Detroit has to start the second. Contavious Caldwell out there with Holland.
Baby
Then it's
Joy.
Karis LeVert. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Klintman in at the 5 spot.
Strong finish by himself.
I believe I can fly.
just got
Got it.
6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there.
Got
For
it.
three.
Step back, break him on the back.
Pouring right through the D.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Doing
And
Slim.
of course, it helps space the floor, which gives
Yeah.
this offense more room
You
to
said.
operate.
Clintman misses. Vassell passes to the
Get
Prophet.
up.
And off
Oh,
the
foul
front
there,
iron,
man.
and it goes. And now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Vassell keeping his eyes open and his head up. That's a nice pass.
LeVert outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it. LeVert's got 5.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must pressure LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And Contavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul.
Good foul.
First foul of the game. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Got it. Give me my castle.
Your body, and two, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
And so the timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's look now at the shooting guards who've been most effective with their defense this past month. You look at Ivy, cracking the top 5 in the NBA with his passing ability.
Yeah, this is a group that really appreciates effective ball movement. They can create for themselves or anyone else on the floor.
Yeah, it all starts with ball moving, Greg. And when your off guard has that kind of unselfish mindset that these guys do, it makes a huge difference.
Castro outside, beyond the arc.
Booker.
And again, it's the
Good
Spurs.
pass, my boy.
I just love the ball movement.
Cunningham against Fox.
Get at that.
Here's Ivy from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. 5 points in the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your
Damn,
three,
man.
and I'll raise you another 3.
Yep, that one goes.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they
Rick.
haven't missed.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Kate Cunningham.
Oh my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the
And
game
one,
in so
Will.
many ways.
Damn.
When his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
You're killing me.
And there were questions about
Rick.
Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Pass to Wembanyama. The 3.
Easy him out.
Ooh,
Bad for your health.
Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Outside Robinson. And there's the screen. Here's Holland.
Give me that. Good
And there's
block.
contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Greg.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Also, you gotta appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball
No.
movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Durant, he's checked in for Detroit.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep. That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. In third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. Thompson passes to Ivy. Yes! And a nice assist from Thompson. Ivy's got 10 points in the game.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Durant.
Got
Castro
it.
for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already
Break.
before the half.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, BA, whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Wembanyama, screen on Cunningham. Castle outside. Deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Harris. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Shoot that break.
Such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary. Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding those range looks.
And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Harris. Back to Duren. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. From downtown. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Thompson, screen on Fox.
Give me that.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
And here's Purcell from the arc. And Ivy pulls it down. Cunningham, right side. And there it is for him. Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket. Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling
Whoa, here's out.
Why do you think I'm wrong?
And here's a timeout for Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And here's Purcell
Wow,
from the arc.
man. Man, good shot, Billy.
Purcell's got 11 points.
Good shot,
San
Billy.
Antonio with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been very effective from the 3-point line. That's the key for them so far. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Looking at San Antonio, they're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
You already know.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from the Aaron Fox.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts and make life a little more difficult on him.
I shouldn't be letting them boys rock.
San Antonio with the ball. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. We've got Devin Vassell. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Stephon Castle. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's the Prophet in at the center position. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half.
The Castle has been outstanding here, giving the defense more than they can handle.
Harris with it, guarded by Wembanyama.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with Allen Grant. All right, let's check in with Allen LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Plenty of pressure for a player like Kate Cunningham. Asked to shoulder the load.
You ball
He
corner
said,
pocket.
that's why I asked for it.
Stop
To be
it.
in the NBA, to be in these
Got him.
moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to reset, I can do it. Back to you.
Able to
They're
dial it
trying us,
in.
boy. Let's
Okay,
go.
thanks for the report, Allen.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
You got to come out there, Fred.
Their reaction says it
You
all.
get your
They
son.
are fired up.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been
Timeouts.
And so the timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Number 1, the Spurs.
Well, over this last stretch, they look very confident at the offensive end. And when your shooters are feeling it like that, oh, look out.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 14-point game. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Fox with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Fox against Cunningham. Shot on the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Cunningham's got 16 points.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Wembanyama, screen on Cunningham. Here's Fox.
Oh, don't do that. Get the 1-2, buckle my shoe.
Oh, that's just filthy. Fox has that fearless mentality and gets up for a point guard.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player?
Well, for starters, it's his
Barbecue chicken, get at that, Rick.
and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Spurs lead by 15. Fox on the attack. And it's Fox with the jam.
Let me tell
Excuse
you,
me.
I am happy I'm retired. I would not
Left-handed,
check
boss, you
Fox.
forgot.
This game is way too quick.
Just over 2.5 minutes going by in the second half. Ivy outside. Harris outside. From deep. And the three-pointer goes. 10 points for him.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Cunningham with the ball.
Rick.
He's picked up by Vassell. And the Pistons, another 3.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is.
Pass to Vassell. Thompson with a
Stuff
steal.
again, man. You got a man right in front of you.
Harris outside. It's stolen by
Stop
Wembanyama.
camming, man. I done told y'all that. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
By
Wow.
Thompson. The Prophet. That's good.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Back to Cunningham. Out to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. Spurs lead by 11. Fox with the ball. And it's Ivy picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Robinson, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. San Antonio with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's the Prophet. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
The Spurs have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Fox, the pass to the Prophet. Let's go with a three. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
And he's carried it.
She letting this man get back there like that on the back street.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Robinson with a steal. Here's Duran. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Spurs lead by 10. Fox outside. Vassell left side. Lets the three fly. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win the game, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Castle.
And
Makes
one.
a fantastic move and nails the shot. Castle's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points. Closer in to the hoop.
Harris outside.
You get that.
And again, it's Detroit.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots.
In the mouth.
regardless of the score. That's the kind of player
Take that on with you.
Triple.
Just totally relentless. Only
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
always plays hard until the final.
Y'all know what time it is,
The
Chris.
situation is.
And so the San Antonio Spurs with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this.
Better believe it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been
Turn the
an evenly
TV
fought
off. Turn the
contest.
TV off, yo.
Pistons trail by 16. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Holland out there with Paul Reed. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Holland for three. That
Good man,
falls.
practice.
Nice speed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 7 assists in the game.
a great kick out by Cunningham. And he really sees the floor.
Wembanyama screen on Cunningham. Fox got a hand on it. Pass to Reed. Back to Cunningham. Releases. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
San Antonio leading by 11. Oh, swiped away.
Yeah, man.
Caldwell-Pope against Vassell. Pass to Holland. Oh, and Fox with the block.
Catches the opposition off guard. Fox uses his instincts to make defensive plays.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Fox. Tip. They get him back.
Grown man. Grown man dunk. Turn the TV off.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 11. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And here's Vassell from the arc. Sinks the tray. Vassell's got 9 points now in the second half. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been defending
No
with
crap.
excellent anticipation. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think, whoa, nice.
What a huge jam! Big time right there!
Yeah, Tim, let's
no
go back.
lack in concentration.
Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's
Man, you could do, I could do better.
dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
You get that.
Tipped away.
I
And
don't
it's
do
going to
that.
be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll kick off a
Stop that ball
homestand
so I
starting
thought it
with the
was a
Brooklyn
pass,
Nets.
dog. Good
Then on
luck.
Sunday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
This team has to be happy with the schedule in front of them. They haven't played well of late, but with how soft the upcoming opponents are.
Nice finish. Man, big time right there.
Trying to
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Thompson with a steal. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're not messing
turn the ball
around.
over too much.
5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Beyond the arc. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
Too many turnovers, man.
Lighting them up in this game, but he's going to have to extend a
Do that.
little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down for me.
And there it is.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Castle fires. The jumper is good.
And man, to see in his zone right now, seems like he can't miss.
Now Ivy fires the 3. The triple drop.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
And Fox.
Get up, little
Oh,
man.
my goodness. Throw it.
Get up, little
Come
man.
on.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what
Sit
I'm
down.
saying? And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly
What,
wanting
Kane?
to address strategy with his team. Fox against Cunningham. Wembanyama there for the rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Right. Come on.
It's money from deep.
And with his height, the defense unable to impact the shot on the closeout.
Ivy against Vassell from 15
Great.
feet away. Oh, he drops in a sweet J.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
Good beyond the arc.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And they meet just twice. So taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided
Turn
that
the ball.
tonight. You're welcome.
Cash it in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
Yeah, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Wembanyama. Oh, he comes right back with a three of his own.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, we love to hit your stride right at the crucial moment. They put
So
this
we had
game
rebound, Fred.
Cash from downtown.
Yeah, because Dern is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing. But that's one of his core strengths.
3 seconds separating the shot game clock. Yes, sir, with the three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love the fact this game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Well, they're gonna win, so he should just relax.
Fred, block.
Got a piece of it.
The defensive instincts on full display. Vassell using his length to reject the shot.
Robinson. Wembanyama. Another shot. And so it's San Antonio with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
They dominated the game. They should have won, but they didn't. Oh, that yellow over there, boy. Killed us in the paint with points. 6 they won. They won offensive boards. They won the steal game. Damn it, man. We don't never lose steals. Turnovers for points, team fouls. And they had 10 Dunkin' Donut packages, baby.
I'm headed on the road with me. Lord forgive me, do whatever endeavors. It's J.I.D. baby. I'm just a few letters. Take a look at my